Last year and this year, extreme rainfall repeatedly pushed Chinese families out of their homes. In April 2024, record downpours in Guangdong forced more than 100,000 evacuations across the Pearl River Delta, and this summer's monsoon has already brought fresh emergency relocations and economic losses. In the first half of 2025 alone, China recorded direct disaster losses of roughly 54.1 billion RMB. These are domestic crises, but the tools that shorten them are international. Shared satellites and models for earlier warnings, shared legal standards for protecting people who move at home, and shared finance that arrives fast enough to matter. That is what this presentation addresses. Internal displacement as a test of international environmental cooperation with practical stakes for China's safety and economy. Internally displaced people, or IDPs, are people forced to move within their country because of disasters, conflicts, or other threats. Globally, the trend is not abstract. At the end of 2024, 83.4 million people were living in internal displacement, the most ever recorded. China is not an outlier watching from the sidelines. The country routinely sits near the top of global disaster displacement tallies because floods and typhoons hit dense, productive areas. Caring about this is not charity, it's risk management for our families, our campuses, our factories, and our food prices. Early warnings save lives and reduce displacement. However, countries without robust systems face approximately 6 times higher disaster mortality rates than those with comprehensive systems. Ensuring that all nations have access will require international cooperation. International cooperation for funding is absolutely vital when trying to mitigate the damages of disasters. If we were on track, cooperation could fully fund universal early warning coverage and pre-arranged trigger-based finance. World Bank analysis indicates that upgrading early warning capacity across developing countries could save roughly 23,000 lives every year and avoid billions of dollars in losses. Europe's Copernicus Emergency Management Service was activated, producing free, high-resolution flood maps that responders use for rescues and logistics. That combination of shared satellites, standard mapping, and open data turned chaos into a plan. Why should China care? Because the same approach, rapid mapping from international satellites feeding local decision-making, reduces evacuation time and damage in the Pearl River Delta, the Yangtze Basin, and Fujian Typhoon Belt. International systems are not abstract diplomacy. They are necessary to get Chinese families home sooner. Here is what I want everyone to remember. Internal displacement linked to environmental hazards is rising. The faster ways to reduce it, earlier warnings, clear protections, and fast, predictable money are built together across borders. When that cooperation works, fewer families are uprooted, and those who can return sooner are then safer.